Gabby could be, or Gabrielle I should call her. I didn't give her a nickname, I don't know her. Hey everybody, Andrew here, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to discuss some of my early favorites for the upcoming 2019 Miss Universe Pageant. I've been teasing it in my unboxing videos that it was coming, and it's finally here. I'm finally getting around to doing it. I kind of wanted to wait until a large number of the contestants were crowned. So now with only a few more national pageants to go, I thought it was a good idea to finally do it. And they finally announced the host city and date of Miss Universe. Getting nervous there. I was getting nervous that they were pushing it back to 2020, which would be all kinds of confusing because it would be Miss Universe 2019, crowned in January of 2020. But they finally decided it's gonna be on December 8th, and it's going to be in Atlanta, Georgia at the Tyler Perry Studios, which is pretty cool. So I'm very excited to see what kind of production that Miss Universe has in store for us this year. Yeah, we're on the East Coast. I might be able to go, actually. I could just go south and see it. I'm not going to because it's a little short notice, but I would love to go. Anyways, let's jump right into it. These are in no particular order. I didn't organize them by their provinces either. I know Miss Universe the last couple of years has been doing Europe, Americas, Africa, and Asia, and then the wild cards. So these are just 20 of my favorites, and I think we'll definitely be seeing a lot of at Miss Universe. So we're gonna start with the reigning champ, Miss Philippines. This year's Miss Philippines is just as strong as Catriona was last year. Very beautiful, different look though. She doesn't look anything like Catriona. Definitely very beautiful in the shot alone, very smoldering stare. And I was browsing through her Instagram too. She has a lot of amazing shots and a lot of fans too. USA, Chesley Chris. Chesley, I think, is a wild card in this whole pageant game. She kind of is a standout. Obviously that big, beautiful, curly hair, holla, helps her stand out, but she's smart, she's friendly, she's personable, and I think she'd be a great candidate for Miss Universe. Thailand, one of my personal favorites. Ever since Thailand was crowned, I think she reminds me a lot of Brooke Lee, Miss Universe, I think in '97, she's from USA. Just something about her aura and her presence reminds me so much of Brooke, and it could work in her favor because Brooke obviously won Miss Universe. Next is South Africa. South Africa is stunning. I mean, those cheekbones could cut glass. South Africa has been doing very well these past few years, ever since Demi's win in 2017, and then they had first runner-up last year. Very different from the last two that they've sent. Very, very beautiful, beautiful skin complexion, beautiful color, and she has very short hair, which I think is an asset in pageantry now, especially in the Miss Universe organization. They're looking for different ideas and different beauties. Indonesia, we could witness our very first Miss Indonesia taking home the crown. I don't believe Indonesia's ever placed higher than the top 10. I think that's what they say, or they haven't placed in the top 10. This girl, Frederica, I think is probably how it's pronounced. Stunning. I think she reminds me a lot of Miss Philippines 2017, just the way she looks, how she smiles. She's very, very similar looking to Miss Philippines from that year. And Miss Philippines did very well that year, so maybe we can see Frederica break the top 10, top 5, maybe even take home the brand new Mawad Jewelers crown. Chile. Chile is a standout this year to me. This girl is stunning. She has beautiful features, very kind smiles and kind eyes, and Chile hasn't really placed in a long time. They haven't had a girl this strong, so I definitely think Chile is going to be up there. Colombia. Gabriella is stunning. She is also part Lebanese, holla. And I think she could bring us back to Colombia placement for, I think from 2014 to 2017, Colombia placed in the top 3 for every pageant. And then last year, no placement. But I think we could see a return to some placements with this girl. She looks like a Miss Universe. She looks like somebody that they would pick. And I hate when I say that because, you know, what does a Miss Universe look like? There's so many different girls. There's been over 60 something Miss Universes. So it's like, what does one look like? They're all different, but she has just that presence about her that I want to listen to what she has to say, which is very important for Miss Universe. Mexico. I think Mexico looks a lot like Jimena Navarrete, which was Miss Universe in 2010, also from Mexico. So that she has that playing in her favor. I followed the Mexico's pageant a lot this year. One of the delegates competing actually followed me on Instagram, so I got to see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff on her Instagram story when she was competing. She didn't win, but it was pretty cool to see how Mexico does their pageant. Vietnam, I think we could see back-to-back top 5 placements with Miss Vietnam. Very different from last year. Last year Vietnam had very short hair, this year very long. What I was judging on a lot this year was kind of their social media presence and obviously beauty too, because it is, at the end of the day, a beauty pageant. Puerto Rico. I think Miss Puerto Rico looks just like the Trump era girls. She's that kind of bombshell beauty that Trump liked to crown. And she actually kind of looks like Ivanka. But Puerto Rico has been showing up, and I think Puerto Rico is dying to bring back that universal crown, and they have a really good shot with this one. Brazil. I love Miss Brazil. I think she looks like a best friend. Like, she looks like somebody you can hang out with, talk to, chill with. But she also has there's something very 2000-y about her, with the haircut to the way they style her. She just reminds me a lot of an early 2000s Miss Universe. Albania. I've been a fan of the Albanian girls the last few years. Last year in particular was my favorite, but this girl has a decent shot too. Cindy, stunning, beautiful blonde hair, but she's not like average looking. There's something different, something, as Tyra Banks would say, fashion about her. So I think she can do well at Miss Universe. Argentina. Argentina, I feel like, has been very hit or miss for me, and they've hit a home run with this girl. I can definitely see her placing in Miss Universe. Ireland. I love Ireland. A lot of people love Miss Ireland. She's smart, she's beautiful, she has that big curly hair again. I think what drew me to Ireland too is that she speaks well, and that's very important as a pageant queen of any crown. You have to be able to speak well. Your job for the majority of the year is going to be answering questions and doing interviews and lobbying and doing everything promoting good. France. Now Miss France, I'm a little on the fence with. I love her, but she was actually Miss France last year. She was 2018's queen, and I don't know if she chose to go to Miss World or the Miss France organization sent her to Miss World, but she didn't compete in Miss Universe last year. And the woman who won Miss France this year is not going to Miss Universe, or I don't think she's going anywhere. I think she just wants to be Miss France, and they're sending last year's queen to Miss Universe. She's beautiful. I think she would represent France very well. She did at Miss World, so I'm excited to see how she does. But I'm a little bit on the fence, because if it was a choice, kind of be like, why didn't you choose Miss Universe last year? Croatia. Croatia is another one of my favorites because, I mean, look at that face. It's tough with the European girls. Europe is usually very underperforming at Miss Universe, but this year Europe is hitting it hard. They want that crown, and they want it bad, and Croatia could definitely be a contender. Germany. I love Germany. I think she has such an interesting look. Germany looks so much like a model, and that's what I look for in these girls too, because obviously a large part of their job, aside from speaking, is photo shoots and modeling. So Germany is stunning. Just that look. That's a hard look to pull off. That over the shoulder kind of. I can't even do it. Panama. It's been a while since Panama has won Miss Universe, and last was in, I think the only time actually, was in 2002 after Miss Russia got dethroned. So Panama could be she could be the first woman from Panama to win the crown at the pageant. Canada. I love Miss Canada. I think she has such a fun look. She's different. She's not cookie cutter pageant. Little different, a little sexier, and they kind of stray away from that in Miss Universe, but I think when Demi started, Demi was also very sexy, so I can see her doing well in Miss Universe. And finally, Venezuela. Venezuela does amazing every year, and I think this one's going to be no exception. So those are just some of my early favorites, the early standouts that I think are going to do well. I'm really waiting for those preliminary shows to start, because that's when you can really judge and really see who has that aura, that light about them, when you see them moving, when you see them competing, who wants to be Miss Universe. So that's what I'm waiting for, and I'm very excited for it to happen very soon. The pageant is about a month away now, so, and there's still a few more girls to be crowned, so who knows, the next prediction videos might have some completely different girls in there, but I'm very excited to see them. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Remember to hit subscribe. I put out new videos monthly, but now that we're in Miss Universe season, there will be an increase in content, so stick around for that. And leave me a comment below, who are your favorites? Who are some girls you think I should check out and look into for my next prediction video? So I'm very excited. Miss Universe is finally here. I look forward to it every year, and it's finally time, and I'm ecstatic by it, so I can't wait. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. I'll see you next time. Bye!